Welcome. Today we're going to talk about our emotional body. You know, those feelings, those sensations that run throughout our bodies. We're constantly immersed in a sea of thoughts, ideas, emotions, and feelings from others. And this is more present and true today with the pandemic than ever before in my lifetime. We're swimming in different emotions: fear, worry, anxiousness, sadness, isolation. You name it. Emotions are what drive our physical action, our patterns, our habits, and our behaviors. And we move in a certain way. The body feels everything, and it starts in the mind. Once you think it in the mind, emotions rise up and you feel those sensations in your body, right? If you speak and think positive things, you feel that in your body. Likewise, if you feel and think and speak negative things, you feel that too. You're first, you're up first. Everything you think, good or bad, positive or negative, it is felt within you. You feel it first. Now, you've heard the phrase that emotion is just energy in motion. I recall T.D. Jakes used to preach about it all the time. Now, that same energy of emotion is being sent out into the world. So we want to send more love and light, right? Not anger and fear. The number one challenge I see in the people that I work with is they are afraid to feel their emotions. So they stop and they swallow their feelings. There lies the suffering and the dis-ease. Yeah. So today I'm going to share 7 surprising ways to process emotions and feel better instantly. So you know what to do. If you haven't already done it, you have water, pen, and paper because you may want to take notes. Because I'm going to give you these 7. This time you're going to get 7 tips, 7 offers. But before we do that, let's just go ahead and take a moment to get still in our bodies. In your case, take a moment before you start watching the video. So just take a sweet breath. And if you're taking notes, just write the word emotions down the page, the same as you did for mental and spiritual. So, what do you think about when you hear the phrase emotional health? I know when I was a child, no one taught me how to feel my emotions. No one asked how I felt, especially when my mom died. And if they did, I don't remember it. So I stuffed my feelings and I masked my way through life and acted like the grown-ups in my life and acted like I never lost my mom. Yep, I showed up in the world as having it all together. What about you? What were you taught as a child about emotions? Hmm. How were you loved as a child? Were you encouraged to show your emotions when you were in pain? Was it okay for you to cry when you felt pain? Many of us were told to be quiet, stop crying. And the ones who were taught that back then grew up and did the same thing with their kids. I share that to remind you that these are taught behaviors. For some, while others are merely afraid, just afraid to feel their feelings, right? So let's dive in and look more closely at what this all means in terms of emotions being part of that full body experience. So, because emotions followed the mental, the mind, and then, of course, the emotions are followed by the physical. So I'm going to give you these 7 ways to help you feel better instantly, right? So the E stands for what? Emotion. Here you're just giving yourself permission to be with your feelings, to not swallow, to not stuff them down. Just be with them, observe them, and let them pass through. And when you do that, they dissipate. They dissipate. And my offer is grieve, especially in the case if you've lost a loved one or lost anything for that matter. Don't stuff it down. Don't stuff it down. I can't say that enough. Don't stuff your feelings. Just be with them. You don't have to grieve any longer than you have to if you process your emotions each time. So, the second way to use your emotions to feel better is the M. The M stands for the mind. Yep, that word is coming up again. Yeah, just follow the thoughts, follow your thinking. When you feel something that doesn't feel quite right, ask yourself, well, what was I feeling right before that happened? So pay attention to those thoughts, your mind, and because your mind and your emotions, they're like a married couple. They're always working together. They're working together for your good or they're working together for your bad. They're in harmony or disharmony. Everything starts in the mind, remember? And most people don't connect the mind and emotions together. So if you're thinking about a person, you think, oh, she's gentle and she's kind, chances are you're going to feel that and attract more of that in your life. Likewise, if you're being critical and judgmental, you're going to feel that in your body, and then you're going to attract the same in your body, right? So, my offer there is just to stay grounded and connect with your intuitive self, your divine mind, your spiritual self. Now, the third way to use emotions to feel better immediately is with the oh. Yeah, here you're taking ownership for your life. You're no longer blaming. You're not walking in unforgiveness. You're releasing that emotional and mental, those injuries that you have gotten along the way. And then get help. Ask for help if you need help. My offer is that you clean up, clean out that stuff that's preventing you from your vision, your purpose, your passion. That new stuff can't get in because the old stuff is in there blocking it. Now, the fourth way to feel better is the T, and those are those triggers. We're going to always be set off by someone or something somewhere, right? Know that those people just bringing up your stuff, and know that no one can push a button that's not already inside of you. Yeah, so be with that too. And remember to get in the game. You can't win playing looking from the sideline. You have to get in the game and play. That's our goal here. It's just to play in the space of healing and have fun with it as you do it. Now, way number 5, that way to use your emotions to feel better now is the I, and that stands for inside. Your internal you. You're going on the inside. You're cleaning up your internal landscape. And you can do that by starting with doing an assessment of your life, your entire life. As a child, how were you loved? Where you are now, and where you would like to go. And then get support from somebody to help you connect those dots so that you can reach your goal. And trash some of the weeds that are continuing to grow and cause you more pain. Trash it. Now, the sixth way to use your emotions to feel better is the others. Mm. If you're here, you're already doing that because I know for sure that healing starts in the community. It happens in the community. You want to be with other people that you trust. It creates a space for you to give yourself permission to say and share whatever you would like to share. So stay connected. If there's a loss that you desire to honor, connect with people who have similar losses. Stay connected. Now, the seventh way to use your emotion to feel better is the end. Expect a new you to rise up as you take responsibility for your healing. Stay focused on you. Never mind what other people think about you. Oh, yeah. Be prepared to have people fall off, fall away, and out of your life as you transform your life. Just remind them that you still love them. But it's their responsibility to align or not align with you as you transform your life into a more loving, sweet, gentle, and kind person. So let me recap. Your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions determines your action, your behaviors, your patterns. So focus on the E, your emotions. Nurture them, release them. The M, the mindset, powerful tool. Seek inspired thinking. The O, take ownership. That means letting go of that old stuff, those stuck feelings that may be blocking your flow. And you can't get what you deserve. Yeah, because those stuffed emotions just blocking it. Nothing new can float in. And the T, those triggers, know your hot buttons. Work on those too. Release the heat around the issue, whatever issues they are, and just be free. The I again is inside, internal. Everything you need is already there. It's inside of you. It's not outside of you. And all else will just flow in divine order. The other O, stay connected to people. Don't isolate yourself. When you meet a bad apple, as you clean up, if you should meet another bad apple, it will fall off the tree, right? It will fall away. And the end, the newness, stand up, rise up. Start walking in your purpose and your passion. Now, I said those really quickly, right? But those are your 7 tips. Those are your 7 tips for emotional healing. Yeah, emotional healing. And next, stay tuned for insight on the physical body. And then I'm going to support you. I think I said it last time. I'm going to support you in integrating all 4. And you get to see what it looks like to have that balance and that harmony at all 4 levels, right? And remember that your emotions determines how you show up in the world. If you show up as an angry person, that's how people will see you. You show up judgmental, that's your reputation. And if you show up as love, gentle and kind, that too is your reputation. But here's another tip. Don't judge it. It's good or bad. If you don't like it, make the decision. Choose to do something different. Okay? Now there you have it. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Will be our last one in terms of the full body experience. Yeah, I hope you're getting something from this. And as usual, I thank you for listening. I thank you for joining the group. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.